This video is about 3 different tactics for players that are either in bad shape or very tired in a match. Tactic 1 is being extremely aware and ready for the first 5 shuttles in every rally. So that means every time your opponent or yourself gets ready to start, you really want to push the first 5 rallies to make sure like maybe you're able to win some easy points and quick points that aren't very physical. So that is the first tactic. Try and be very aggressive on the first 5 shots on every rally. When I talk about being very aggressive on the 5 first rallies, I literally mean it. So that means that if your opponent gets your 5th shot over the net, I would almost not give up, but be very loose from there because I don't want the long rallies. I just want to close them very quick. So it is a tactic that, of course, I would not recommend it as your standard tactic, but if you are in bad shape or very tired in a match, this could be one way to perhaps steal some easy points. A few examples of being very aggressive on the first 5 shots could of course be on the service return. So when my opponent serves to me, I'm super ready and being very quick on that short or the flick serve. Another example is also to anticipate. So that means sometimes you have to step towards the net, sometimes you hope that it's a lift. You take some chances. It is high risk, high reward, so don't use it as a standard tactic. The second tactic advice is not to use the power smash. The power smash is of course very good in scoring points, but it also takes a lot of energy, especially when you're not in position. So if my opponent plays with high quality and pushes me to the baseline, don't go for the powerful smash, because what about the follow-up afterwards, and then you just get into a bad circle, right? So only use the power smash if you're almost 100% sure that you're gonna kill it after the smash. Otherwise, choose another shot that requires less power and less physical stamina actually. So don't go for the power smash unless you are in a super position. So you might think, if I don't use the power smash, I might be in danger of playing very long rallies, and that could be right. But what I would recommend you instead of the power smash is to use the shots with a very quick racket action. So that could be the half smash or slices or clears or so on, but be very quick on your racket action. That I would recommend instead of the power smash. The third tactic is kind of playing shots into the court. That could be when I'm at the net, instead of I go for the spin, I play it a bit into the court, hope my opponent will play a flat or a drive, so I'm able to play like kind of in this range, I would say. So it is try to make your opponent get into situations where they feel like they want to play drives and flat games, because for those normally you don't have to move too much. The shuttle comes to you and then you can use that control to either drive back or control the court from there. So it is about getting into situations where you don't have to move a lot, but your opponent plays the shuttle towards you. That you can do at the net, playing it deep into the court. If you're at the baseline, perhaps you play shuttles again, not with full power, but into the court. They perhaps get the shuttles around like the stomach, the hip, the shoulder. So that's a perfect position where it's natural to do drives, right? That's where you want your opponent to get into, so you can of course close it down with your racket. So for the third tactic here, I've given you an example where I play a standard drop shot when I'm at the net, and that means my opponent naturally will lift the shuttle towards the baseline and I get a long distance to run on, and that's where I get tired if I'm in bad shape. Instead, what I would recommend is the other example where I have the same shot, but I actually play it into the court a bit and hope my opponent goes for perhaps a cross-court drive, and then I'm able to close it. So this is the situations that you want to get into if you're in bad shape. So all in all, we have shared 3 different kind of tactics for players in bad shape or very physical tired in a game. Of course, I would recommend you to work on your stamina, to work on your physical condition, but this is 3 different ways where you perhaps are able to steal some easy points from your opponent without having to use too much power yourself. So try it out, sometimes mix it up. and then start running, start doing physical exercises. If you are interested in learning a bit more about badminton tactics, we actually have a full playlist with different kinds of tactics on our YouTube channel. So go and find that in the description and subscribe to our YouTube channel.